Played by the, and we have a few world champions here at this table. Philippe Cronier, Catherine Ovidia, multiple world champions both, and the familiar Jessica Larsson and Gail Helgeness.
I love your pronunciation, Roland. I'm glad you did that.
Yes, you would say Jessica in USA, obviously. In Sweden, they pronounce it as if it was spelled with a Y rather than J.
So here we see something you don't see very often these days, I believe, is 2/1 not game forcing. I'm guessing Two Hearts was not forcing the game. North was going to raise spades next.
I think they do play 2/1 game forcing. That's a common difference in France.
So you think he chose to force the game with that then?
Yeah, isn't that fair when you have three spades to the queen and part opens the spade?
No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that evaluation, but it looks to me. Well, look on the dimension card. I'll take a look.
I don't think you'll find one for this particular pair. Remember, it's the mixed pair. The video usually plays with other partners, right?
Alright, I couldn't find it, so there's no way to know. But they landed in a normal contract. All those are going to lead to four hearts or four spades.
Al Hollander tells me that he can't hear us. Is that an overall problem, or is it just Al who needs to exit and come back? I can hear Larry loud and clear. He can hear me. What about the listeners? Excellent sound on those. It was just Al.
Okay, so on that deal, it looked like there could be a guess for the jack of spades involved, but it's like no matter which hand you started spades from, that jack was going to immediately show up, so that was going to solve any problems.
Is it too good for a week two in your book? Would you open
Yes.
it? I have to say that they play two spades as 8 to, sorry, I believe 10 to 13. 10 to 13. That's a Swedish style of playing it 10 to 13. And East is Swedish, so maybe she asked Helgeness, do you mind that we play two spades at 10 to 13? In which case it's good, isn't it?
Sure. And whether they use multi for a weaker range of a weak two bit. Yeah, otherwise, for a traditional weak two bit, that hand would be too strong. Even vulnerable against not, maybe, but I still think it's too strong. So I'm going to guess, I mean, it seems like North-South must have a good sacrifice against four spades. If they play five diamonds, they're down 300, it looks like, off a heart, two clubs, and a diamond.
Yeah, here's the first question from a spectator. Would you have double or would you have overcalled two diamonds? And it says, if you double and part of it's two clubs, sorry, three clubs, does ELC, equal level conversion, apply at the three level so that you could bid three diamonds now to show the red? Long question.
No, well, sure. Well, that's a matter of partnership agreement. With my longtime partners, played that if you double two spades here and convert clubs to diamonds, that it doesn't promise extra. It's a hand like this, and that seems like it is the North-South agreement. Otherwise, he would have just overcalled three diamonds.
So apparently it's to no trumps. It's some kind of relay asking for more information. I don't know exactly what information she's looking for. Maybe
Yeah,
a
I
range
think
of
you just say four. I would just say four spades, no? Over 10 to 13, six card spades. So can you see a reason not to just say four spades?
No, I couldn't. And she's in doubt. It's 10 easy tricks, we can all see that. But is there risk that they miss the game? I don't know what three diamonds is, obviously. But if Philip Grenier doubles this, then maybe they'll find the same.
Yeah, certainly if he had overcalled three diamonds, South could have easily, maybe the five diamonds right away. I guess East-West can go on to five spades and make that pretty comfortably. So par is probably six diamonds, double down 500. I don't see that happening. Could East have been thinking about slam, maybe facing ace, king, sixth of spades, and the ace of hearts? I can't believe she's not going to drive to at least game. Oh, well, now, not only did he not double three diamonds, he did four diamonds. So I think that's going to get South to say five diamonds at her next turn.
I agree. Well, she was looking for slam, you see. Otherwise, she wouldn't be 4 hours now.
So had it gone a direct four spades, two spades, double, four spades, pass, I don't know. I think that would have ended the auction. So this slow approach by East has let the opponents get in.
Yes, too much information, too much room. You, Kelsey, have you read any of his books?
I think I've read all of his books. They're one of my favorite authors.
You remember that he has a chapter about daisy picking? What he
Is that
means
him
is,
or
if
David
you know
Byrd?
what the
I
yeah,
thought
it
David
was him.
Byrd did daisy picking.
No, it was you, Kelsey, in one of his books. So when you know what the contract should be, did it directly. Don't give the opponents any information, and don't give them an opportunity to get in, jump to that level.
Exactly. I love that term daisy picking. I stolen it and I use it from time to time. I just, okay, you're sure it's Kelsey? I'll go with you, Roland. You don't want me to Google it?
I'm positive. I have all his books on my shelf, but I don't have time now to see where. I can't remember which book actually, but I'm positive it is Kelsey. And David Byrd will
Yeah.
confirm that it's not him. I mean, not David.
Well, it's a great term. Now, most of Kelsey's books that I, remember Killing Defense and More Killing Defense and involving card play. One of the when I was maybe 20 or just, getting to be a good player, he was a huge influence on my game.
Yes, I like his books very much, and I believe it is him. Well, I'm not sure. I bet he must say it is him. Maybe I'll find out tomorrow where exactly he has a chapter. The headline is Daisy Picking. That I remember.
So here, as to West's double, you would think East-West were in a forcing pass situation. Once, I mean, alone East saying two no trump, but once East said four hearts, she's looking for a slam. And if East-West are looking for a slam, they're not going to let North-South play in five diamonds undoubled. So it's not like you would have this in your notes somewhere, but it's got to be a forcing pass situation. So I'm not sure that Helgamo should double with only aces rolling diamonds. To me, double would be more defense and less offense.
I've had something about basic picking. And here's the link.
Well, as far as East's decision here, certainly is 8 imps at stake because 650 is 8 imps better than the 300 they'll get. We don't know what three diamonds meant, so it's a little hard for us to know what she should be doing. But meantime, they've gotten a poor result here to be collecting only 300.
Yeah, although it would be a flat board. In the other room, West opened one spade. They didn't have two spades available there. North doubled. East with four spades. Pass back to North, who bid five diamonds. Good decision.
Yeah, well, one spade double, four spades sounds to me like a strong club system. Otherwise East would be thinking about a slam.
I'm sure that no pair on the Zimmermann team plays strong club. The other two pairs are Mouton, Villar, and Zimmermann playing with Ignova from Russia.
So in that case, that's a pretty strange four spade bid. Your partner's unlimited.
I can't say who's East in the other room. Maybe one in the audience has another account online to let me know who East West are at the other table. I know North South, obviously, Tor and Helgeness. Mouton. Is Mouton East or West? Is Mouton East? Mouton East. And they just play standard French. So Villar opened one spade and he raised to four spades. That is very unusual, Mary, I agree.
Yeah, that's like in 1935 or 1940. I think that was the approach with a good 13. He would raise from 1 to 4. I think it was called approach forcing or something like that. But in modern bridge, one spade double, four spades is a weak bid. Maybe he figured with the takeout double it was no slam.
No, it was also double. I know. And I also know that that's one of your favorite bits in position. One major, four major. The opponents know absolutely nothing. You could be weak and you could be strong.
You're right. Well, I don't know how you knew that, but that is my favorite part of the strong club system is you can raise from 1 to 4 with a hand like that, but not in standard. Well, so this looks like an inverted minor race where two clubs would typically be 5 or more clubs and 10 or more points. Certainly Helgemo's got to get in with that diamond suit. You would hate to have partner lead something else.
What would pass mean? Should it just be a weak matchup? Nothing to add?
Yeah, I think so. And, it's funny if Helgemo hadn't bid, it's possible North would say 2-0 and raise to 3-0, and without a diamond lead, there you have it. You have 9 tricks. They certainly won't get to 3-0 now. It's just, I guess 4 is the limit. What about 4 hearts in the 4-3 pit? That looks like the winning solution.
It is. Wow,
Bring it back into it.
Well, he is limited. He passed over 2 diamonds. He could have bid, he didn't. And now he was 3 hard. So that's
Wow. Now, I'm not sure it's a make, Roland. What happens if they lead diamond, for example? Well, we're not sure it's a make, but it's certainly a beautiful spot. Let's see. If they lead diamond, 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 the cleric can roughen the shorthand. Yeah, with the ace of spades where it is, looks like it should make.
That's a great effort. I think there was some little passes by yourself in the other room to set out 3 diamonds.
So they shift the spades. That's no good. The cleric can draw a trump. And if they play diamond, 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 which could bother declarer a little, he's also okay. So yeah, this is a make.
Yeah, can't we just count his tricks? Five clubs, 4 hearts, and roll up. 10.
Well, I don't know about. He still has to knock out the ace of spades. Oh, I see. He wouldn't even have to. If they go diamond, 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 he would have 5 heart tricks and 5 club tricks. Yeah. So there's nothing they can do to set it. Beautiful result on North South here.
We also found the Morrison fit at the other table, where North raised 1 spade, 2 spades. It was wrong notion, and they showed that to
This Roland is referring to Sonny Moise, or Alphonse Moise, writer, from what, 50, 60 years ago. He's coined that phrase for a 4-3 fit. So this will go diamond, spade, and no trump, and then it's a question of methods for North. Does North use new minor forcing?
two-way check back statement, maybe. 2 clubs, forcing 2 diamonds, and 2 hearts, invitation with a 5-4. Possibility. 2 diamonds to force now. Let's see. This probably will get lower levels. Aha! So you have to jump to 3 hearts.
So it's a normal 3-no trump, since there's no 8 prior to major suit fit. I would boldly predict will be played at 3-no trump in every table of the 4 matches remaining. The declarer will play on spades, and this is a snoozer of a deal. This is a completely nothing deal, it looks like. Will be much more interesting at match points, the overtrick battle.
I can understand this lead. It could have been the right lead. Nothing beats that. I agree.
Yeah, against him scoring, you just take your shot. You know, partner's not going to have many points. Maybe your partner has a high diamond, and that's your shot. Whereas at match points, you might lead more passively here. I could see leading one of the majors to doubletons at match points. A little strange to lead a low spade and not the jack. Just feels more comfortable to lead the jack. I know that technically loses to a singleton king, but entry-wise, if that spade to the queen held, you don't want to be in the dummy. That spade to the queen should have held. Weren't we here yesterday, Roland? I think with the famous player where we talked about how to prepare a duck, and on general principles, shouldn't East just let that queen of spades win the trick?
Yes, there should be no surprise to her. As a spade would be led a trick too. It was obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah, you just duck smoothly. This is kind of you think duck now and think later. I mean, the player's going to repeat the finesse anyway.
Exactly. And don't win a trick if you don't know how to continue.
I suppose in her defense, maybe, I wouldn't rebid one note trump with a singleton, but I suppose if the clearer had a singleton spade, her dump was okay, would have been costful. I was
Queen of diamonds. That helped to clear up some right tricks. 4, 7, 9. Yeah, she has 9. Let's see. The Queen of diamonds was there because that's opening a club with the other ring. That's what they do in Norway with all 4 of the diamonds.
Well, you would expect Reno Trump again, 27 high card points and no fit. So no 8 card fit. You would just expect Reno Trump and then figure out how we get there. So here's Roland and I talked about this yesterday. One note Trump with 2 double pins. We are happy to do so when there's a rebid problem, as with this West hand. If you open the West hand 1 diamond and your partner answers 1 spade, you're stuck because you don't have really a hand you want to reverse on. So opening 1 note trump, we agree with.
2, 4, 5, 2. I like. Would you also do it with a 17 count, where you are strong enough to reverse?
If I deem the hand worth more than a 1-0 opening, then I would go with the reverse route instead. And some of it might depend on the quality of my double pins. Like if my double pins were too small, I would nudge it towards the fitting the suits. When the double pins are decent honors, I would err in the side and lean towards 1 note trump opening. So you would think with all these assets, there's not much in this. There are certainly entry issues to both hands. It's certainly not obvious whether to go after spades or diamonds right away. Can you find 9 tricks? If you go after diamonds, for example, and are willing to lose 1, that would give you 4 diamonds, 2 hearts, a spade, and 2 clubs. So that might be the way to go, is work on diamonds. But what happens if you work on spades and something bad happens? You could lose 2 spades, club, diamond, and heart.
Well, it's unlikely that you can take 5 diamond tricks anyway. Isn't it fairly normal to just leave a diamond out of your hand now, though?
Well, that's what I'm thinking I would do. I'm not 100% sure. I have to think it through. Well, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to take 4 diamonds, 2 clubs is 6, and an ace, king, ace is 9. I'm just, this is imp scoring. I'm looking for 9 tricks. And I think playing on spades, although we can see that the jack's going to fall, if you work on spades and it goes poorly, you could end up with all sorts of problems, entry problems, and creating 5 losers. So that's why going after diamonds looks to be the right play. Only 5 more diamonds could slow him down a tiny bit. He can always build a heart trick, though. So another deal, 2 in a row, where, in imps, there's not much in it. In match points or winning match, there's a lot in it. It's something I've always enjoyed to talk about. It certainly is going to not help the defense. So while he's making his 10 or 11 tricks or whatever, It's an age-old question, Roland. What's a better form of bridge, or what's a purer form, or what's a better test of skill? Match points or team? I don't know if you have an opinion on that. Match points or imps?
I do have an opinion. There's bridge, and then there's match point. Is that enough?
Yeah, well, we're not going to agree here, I know, because to me, um, match points, there's often some luck involved, but teams as well, and I just think more skill is needed in match points, because like these kinds of deals, every trick matters, and I think it's very rare to see a weak player win a match point event, where you'll often see a weak player on a winning team event.
Maybe I should elaborate here. Now, the fascinating thing for me playing imps is the safety aspect. To maybe ensure your or to improve your chances with a match play. And that hardly exists with match points. Let's just agree to disagree there. Larry is a match point player.
So since we don't have a convention card, we don't know if he upgraded this to 15 or 17. That's my guess.
There's always been 17 in France.
So this is an unfortunate, well, no, it's going to go back to four hearts, but it's just on the club lead. If the defense gets clubs going, there's just nothing you can do about it. Clubs going on time. It's just played from the wrong side, but I guess I don't mind him upgrading it to 15 points. If it was played by from the south side, a spade lead and a club through would also do the job.
Well, it's just a guess, Carson, isn't it? It's minor in the lead. He's not going to lead a spade. So it's diamonds or clubs. How is she supposed to know?
Well, she's got a slight inference. Her partner didn't double your diamonds. It's not allowed to go on. But if I had a coin flip, hey, my partner could have double diamonds to lead, so I'll lead a club.
Good point. She did the right thing.
Now, it's not so easy for Helgeness. He's certainly not going to switch to a spade now. He's going to return the 10 of clubs. He doesn't know his partner could have three clubs queen or something. So to find that spade shift's impossible looking at that dummy. The question is, will he be able to find it when he gets in with his ace of hearts? Because then he'll have to find it. And I think his partner can help him with some suit preference plays by playing her 9 of hearts when trumps are led.
Very interesting situation, yeah. Wonderland. So you're thinking of the 9 of hearts from East when a heart is played. There's some two preference signals.
Absolutely, and these are very important plays. This is 10 imports worth. I know it's easy for inexperienced kibitzers or players to look at this and say, "Oh, come on, Helmo, he's an expert. He's going to play a spade." Yeah, we can see that looking at all the cards, but that's not a play you can make in real life because the player could have ace, low, and spades. He doesn't know what we can see, that the diamonds are running. It's an impossible play to play a spade unless your partner helps you. Even assuming he returns the 10 of clubs, he might be considering the 9 of diamonds, because that could be the winning defense. Let's say his partner is ace third of diamonds. From his point of view, he shifts to the 9 of diamonds. His partner is smart enough to duck it. Then he wins his ace of hearts and gets a diamond rough. So I'll bet he's considering the 9 of diamonds or the 10 of clubs. In either case, though, East can give a preference signal on the diamond or the club back, and then with the 9 of hearts as well to help him out.
So somebody gives suit preference in the top suit. Here's an occasion that didn't work.
Yeah, well, see, if he ships to the nine of diamonds, hoping his partner has the ace, she would have to signal her attitude about diamonds. So, yeah, that can't be. She'd have to say, hey, I like diamonds. If she has the ace of diamonds and ducks it, so she can't give super reference there. But if the ten of clubs is returned and the declarer wins it, what good is attitude in clubs? So they're the highest of the two remaining for super reference would make sense. But I do think on the nine of diamonds, she has to give attitude in two diamonds.
Well, yeah, I don't agree with Henri. Yeah, Helgeness won't find the ship later if he doesn't find it now. It depends on partner. I don't think he can find the ship now.
No, spade ship now is impossible. He's got to be considering the minors. What possible layout? I mean, I can't see a spade shift.
No. He knows partner has exactly three. They lead third or fifth. So partner could have the queen of clubs. And now he clubs out of the equation.
Yeah, and he can't read it.
Now it's a nine.
Yeah, that's not good. That was bad. The four of hearts. Now maybe the nine on the next one. Too late. She really had to get the nine of hearts there.
That's 2 years. Here it comes. Is it enough?
That nine didn't do any good because that's how she was played with a doubleton, all in the nine. So, I mean, she never showed a spade card. Yeah, now this is one where people are watching and they blame Helgemon, but it's not his fault.
Well, the same lead in the other room, and they didn't find the defense in that room either. Let's see how the play went. Well, West played the third club, which he was in with the ace of hearts. I agree that East didn't play the nine of hearts. But how can a third club be right? With the ace is still in dummy, and you know partner has three. Missed opportunity at both tables.
Okay, so it's a matter of system here. I assume if they don't have anything fancy like a splinter response, they'll just start with Stamen. And it's going to go 1, no, 2 of clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 now. Another fairly simple auction. 8 top tricks and an easy ninth by knocking out the spade. So, well, maybe 3 clubs is shortness. Well, that'll beget 3 no turns anyway. The only trap here is for north-south not to go for a number. I might have opened 2 spades with the north hand. I don't like to have a side 4-card major, but I think I would have opened 2 spades. And I might get 2 spades doubled.
I think 3 clubs is puppet, Larry.
Why would you? Oh, you mean maybe looking for a slam if it's a 5-card major?
I'm sure it is. 3 clubs denying the call and the partner's major.
Interesting. So he probably figured if he used plain Stamen, he's only going to look for a slam off of a 5-card major, maybe. That's what he decided. So I could see some numbers on this deal. I'm sure many Norths will open 2 spades and will go double, pass, pass, pass. And that looks to me like a fairly big number. We could see some 800s and 1100s. Board's going to be played in other matches. Okay, Roland. So at Imps, this is a boring, completely boring deal. South has at least 9 tricks. Match points. There's a fair amount of skill involved. Sorry.
Oh yes, I didn't say that it doesn't require skill. And that's probably maybe, well, that's probably why I don't like it. Maybe I'm not good enough to play match point.
Oh, don't be so harsh.
Did you take my point about the safety play in imp contests?
Oh, I fully understand, and really, you're correct that as bridge was invented, the game was invented, and the whole bonus is for the game bonus, or the bonus for making the contract, and over tricks are supposed to not be that important. So in that sense, true bridge by definition is more team scoring and rubber bridge. But I think it's a test of skill over the long run. The better players will do well at match points, where every trick matters, every part score matters. Whereas at imps, you have 13 imp slings flying around on 50-50 propositions. And for me, the worst form of scoring at all, and maybe you agree with me on this, is imp pairs, where like the way the Cavendish pairs are scored, where it's imps across the field.
Hmm. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. If you happen to bit a lucky slam when no one else bits, and you're on the wrong side of it, you may lose several hundred imps in a single board. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I stopped playing the Cavendish pairs for that reason, and mind you, I was on the lucky side of it quite a few times, but it just was too frustrating that sometimes you would show up and you just had zero chance. I know my friend Michael Rosenberg claims that if you play perfectly, you can win any event you enter, but I don't agree with that regarding impairs. You can just sit there and get buried alive without making a mistake. So north-south on a great day would make 5 diamonds if everything splits well. Open as Sazam, the Ace of Hearts Sazam, but the 3-0 diamonds would prevent 5 diamonds from making 3-no trumps. North-south got a chance. They only have 20 high card points, so you wouldn't expect them to reach a game. But the 3-0 diamond break will ruin everything.
Are you a 2 or 3 diamond rebidder?
Now, I was just thinking about that. If my partner responded with a heart, I would think my hand's worth 3 diamonds. Over one spade, I think I'm worth only 2 diamonds, especially with the takeout double now. The only argument for 3 diamonds might be the semi-preemptive effect of it. I might be afraid my opponents can make something. So I think 2-no trump by West is attractive here. Oh no, his partner's a passed hand. I take that all back. He's facing a passed hand. So where are we going? So on a good day, East West could hit a lot of spades. Also, either and it's funny. Each side has 20 points, but in modern bridge, you could see either side reaching a game, either 4 spades East West, which would make on a good day, or 5 diamonds North South, which would make on a good day. So this is going to be a very boring 130, 10 tricks. And boy, Roland, between the first half and the second half, this is a really dull set of 28 deals we're watching.
Yes, they haven't improved, I'm afraid.
Although I did make a note that since I don't play anymore, it's hard for me to get material for my Reach columns. But I did make a note. You will see 420 in print somewhere.
Oh, I see. 420. Yes, really? Okay.
Isn't that the one where East West had King Ace to take and couldn't seem to take it? Big on TG.
Absolutely super cities. And Tom, no one found it. Not even Tom, Tom for what it was last year. Didn't find it in the other room either.
Ready to roll on MC Hammer? You don't know anything about music. I know it pretty much died around 1977.
Oh yes, I agree. Very instructive. Do you have an article on soup preference? I haven't looked.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I mean, more mostly when I teach soup preference, I focus more on the situation where your partner leaves a singleton and you're on the ace, which one to return. But yes, soup preference in side suits is more of an expert topic. I'll see if I can find something. So here we have probably only 4 spade contracts, but we've all been in more slams. Certainly slams no good on this layout.
Clearly, you have not spent enough time with kids. Keep trying, it's entertaining.
Two spaces constructed, 8 to 11, exactly 3.
Very, very heavy 2 spades, but that's what it shows, and she's worth it.
Party going on and no one told her. Just need to know. And you don't have to believe me. Can I come in, Michigan? Get your creditors. Trying out a new care product? Oh, it's for failure anxiety.
Well, looks like we're going to have another fairly dull deal. I mean, there's nothing in four spades certainly isn't going to go down. Probably will make only 4 unless there's a diamond lead that across the trick. Any other lead, Clara's going to lead diamonds himself and eventually trump the diamond in dummy, and he'll lose 2 diamonds and a spade.
Here's a question from the spectator to you, Larry. Now, play standard. What do you think East hand is worth? 2 spades or one trump followed by 3 spades?
Oh, definitely the latter. A 3-card limit raise when the structure of those 10 points is very good. Having a king queen in a 4-card suit and having no jacks, add in a 10 of trumps. To me, that a doubleton is that hand's way too strong for 1 spade, 2 spades standard. And I'm going to regret, and it won't revel it imps, not even close. And I'm going to, this time, Roland, I'm sure we can agree to agree.
Absolutely. But I don't have that problem because I played the same constructed races.
Who has them? He's still not talking, Director. What do you want us to do? I see. Will do, sir. Yes, sir. What did he say? It's time to change the game. How? I'm not making any game anymore. Looks like a reason. Special agents to Nozo and David. Need you to strap in. We're about to start our descent into Camp Delta. You can't imprison me without due process. Besides, you don't have the resources to go that far off the grid. Not to mention the balls.
Helgeness probably thinking of winning this in dummy so he can lead the diamond from dummy. Just feels more comfortable.
Sleepy time. Old school. Hey, Cap. What are you doing? Or did Gibbs break another phone? What did you do? Those were saturated enough. You know how hard it is to find these things. Are you okay? You seem nervous. The man was promising you. He gets called. It sounded like he had something else on his mind. You're chewing out at the
Yes, he's in complete control now.
Gibbs is in charge of
Well,
something.
ace, king, spades, and claim 10 tricks.
Hey, Gibbs, where you been? I got it. I was able to locate our missing
Here's the question, and that is for you,
So what
for
you
sure.
had
Did
to
Larry enjoy revisiting partner Marvin's birds
as
this
flu
recently?
shots, where he could have paid our
I
dead
don't
guy
know
to
how he did.
drop them.
Well, Marty might be listening, or someone might be listening that's going to talk to Marty, but playing with Marty at the table was fine. He was, a gentleman. He behaved well. We did okay. Preparing for the event, I didn't enjoy, though. It was a little, well, a lot more discussion about methods than I would have liked. Like I wanted 1 hour, and seemed to turn into 20 hours.
See, he can't find it. Director's waiting for you downstairs. He can't, the director. Come on, let's go.
Here's a case for opening one diamond, even if you open one club for non-winners. In third seed, I would definitely open one diamond.
Oh my God.
And so
Yeah, if the opponent's high, you want the diamond lead.
We had to knock you out to sneak you in here. Then we are long past caring about what is legal.
So one spade, it's standard, or at least the way I teach, negative double shows 4, and one spade shows 5 or more. But there are some variations on that, just a matter of partnership agreement.
And a few more expletives, but it would be very unladylike of me to repeat them. You bastards. You know what? Why don't you just sit here, pumpkin, and think about it?
So if East-West plays support doubles, then East pass denied 3 spades.
Closing cell 117.
Yeah. Here it would have been better to open one club, because then West could have competed with clubs. If he had played with his regular partner, to Helgeness, they might have got to 3 clubs, because he could open a club, because that's what they always do in 1-4-4.
I'm surprised Metro
It
throwing down the
always
shots.
shows 4 cards, unless specifically 4, 3, 3, 3.
According to the GPS signal, our delivery van
Well, against that,
Spades.
Roland, Helgeness could have doubled 2 hearts
right on time.
for takeout, but maybe he was afraid to after the deal we watched yesterday, where he doubled the takeout and went minus 870 or something. But if he wanted to compete, he could have had it all with a double there, and then they could have gotten to clubs.
Open cell 117.
Not that either, conch 3 of either minor can't make, 0, 2 hearts and a spade, and a trick in each minor, so it's minus 50 at least in either contract. What would have happened to 2 hearts? They lose a diamond, 2 spades, 1 heart, and a club. Looks like 2 hearts was a make.
The agent who died because of you had a wife and a
And
son.
I'm sorry to say it again, but this would have been much more meaningful and much more interesting and a better battle at match points. Much more important. Here it's simply an impromptu, that's all.
All right, let's go a little further then. Say the same option. 2 hearts half-past 3 clubs, or double these 3 clubs. Are you saying that you would double 3 clubs then as match points, because they stole your contract?
No, I would not. I would be plus 50, and East-West would get a really good reward for having achieved the minus 50 instead of minus 110. They would get rewarded for it more than they will here. Although I would get rewarded for the decision not to go on to 3 hearts.
Sorry, Agent Nuzzle. Orders. In case you need anything.
It's just that, again, we can agree to disagree. That's the problem, and I'm happy to hear, I think the discussion's interesting. I just feel when I play him, these boards, these are like throwaway boards. You just can almost, a couple limps, all right. And then you just wait for the slam on the finesse or the vulnerable game that you steal, and, that's what determines these matches. And these boards get lost unless the match ends up being very close. I happen to see on Bridge Winners there's an interview where it says Steve Weinstein hates match points. I don't think that's true because I've seen him enjoy it. But I think most of the top players, they scorn at match points. Beneath them, they think it's too random. And almost all the top players would argue that imp is what it's all about.
Next question. The same. Since LC likes MPs, how does he feel about the rifle ban?
Well, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, Florida match. I'll talk about that if we get a chance. Now that there's a new deal up, let's look at that. But if I get a chance, I'll talk about Florida match scoring because that's a tough one. So East is going to open a diamond. South will pass, West will bid a spade, and East is going to vigorously raise spades. I would think maybe with a 4-club splinter, or maybe only to 3 spades. And if she does splinter with 4 clubs, we can talk about doing that with a single pin ace, which is certainly okay with me. I don't know about you, Roland. You're thinking of splintering with a single pin ace.
Fine. Singles and ace, fine. Maybe not singles and king.
I don't think so. Maybe 2 club overcall. Okay. So much for my splinter auction.
That's what Sabino recommends in the book. I love this game. Get in with 2 clubs over 1 diamond as often as you can, because it sometimes creates problems for your left-hand opponent. Say his 4-3 in matches. Not ideal for a negative double.
Yep, Roland, I definitely agree with you on that. I read that maybe 10, 15 years ago, and I've been trying to observe it. I don't know if I agree, but I certainly don't disagree. I'm still trying to figure out if that's a great ploy, as Sabine says. Certainly worked out well here, because had South passed, it would have just ended up in 4 spades routinely. Now it's not as easy.
I think Helgeness did very well here to hit a talk. He was obviously not strong enough to hit spades. And yes, basically he promises most majors. You just have to hope that his partner doesn't choose hard. How is this she supposed to know? Can she double? Oh, she can double. No preference.
Yeah, sure, she can double, but as far as Helgeness doing well, it turns out he would have done better to pass because no matter what happened, then East would have made a takeout double of clubs, and West could have been a comfortable 4 spades next. So it turns out his aggressive negative double wasn't needed here. East was going to come back in with a double regardless. I think she should double here, and boy, north-south there, wonderful shape. There's a lot of tricks if they actually play in clubs.
Yes, white on red. I think double is the bid. Instead of guessing, yes, you expect partner to have those majors, but instead of guessing, let partner decide. Double is just great. Well done to Jessica Larsson.
So I don't see that anyone's going to bid again, and another nothing deal. Nothing to buy. It's incredible. How many flat boards can we have in one match?
It's definitely not what the training team needs. They're 30 behind, and only 3 balls to go after this. I remember, was it yesterday, Larry, you talked about short knockout matches. You're not a fan, certainly not as a player, I suppose. 28 balls, not enough.
Right. Well, nobody can be a fan of it, but what can you do? You know, they only have so many days, and they have to finish the event. So, yeah, what can you do? I wouldn't complain about it, but it's just a really random format where you're not going to see the best. It would be like at the French Open, they just played as having a one-set match instead of a five-set match.
What are you talking about? What samples? The artistic conundrum with Raj is the fact that I never had a chance to change into anything else. It's just
Wow. I'm certainly wrong there.
just stopped recording or broke up with
Not over yet.
Soundgarden,
That's
trees,
no.
a couple pilots,
Most
stars,
of the diamonds now, I presume. But then, surely.
I
Didn't
didn't think he owes 5 diamonds. How could he have less?
hacking for
No,
terrorists.
you're right. No, fine.
It's not like you're radical or religious. It's not the 72
They
virgins.
would survive this.
How do you do it?
But that's a little
Well,
lucky.
If I asked you,
yeah. Well, what about a diamond lead? I mean, that anyone would do that. A diamond lead. Yeah. Well, that's the one lead that could have caused a problem, right? A diamond.
reasons that are far more base.
Diamond to the queen and ace, losing spades finesse, and then a diamond back. Yeah, that would have. But that was going to lead a diamond on this auction.
Conquered something. Like Caesar.
Only those who can see all 52 cards.
Music, not movies. Spartacus.
So he plays ace of a spade now,
And you're Tony Curtis because
and
just
claims 650.
just around singing songs and giving people sponge baths. Maybe, but it's a job. That's weird.
There's a comment from the book says, I do wish that some of these tourneys would be MP. And then I responded privately, but I can say openly, that we get plenty of MP later this week and next week. The mixed pairs, the women's pairs, the singles pairs, and the open pairs. And of course the open teams, but you've got plenty of MP later.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I find that there's much more to say, and many more fine points about the bidding and the play that can be made at that form of scoring. It's so much more. It's more instructive. I hope the listeners will appreciate that instead of fearing it. You can always press your turn down your volume if I talk too much. Well, another nothing board as far as the auction. Who knows? Damon, they're going to get to 4 hearts. Let's see if there's anything to the play. If they're off a spade, a heart, and a club if they get it in time. So this is not. There's just an incredible number of nothing boards. This looks like a 620 across all of Italy.
Well, maybe you can talk about them now.
Okay, I'll do that. Although, is there any threat of spade leads of something? Let's see, what if they lead spades? Say ace and spade, then they knock out the heart. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to make sure there's nothing, really is nothing here. Spades don't break.
The cell door did open on its own.
They're going to try ace and a spade. Morelino, that leads a singleton, right? Declara wins it, and she starts hearts. And they just can't cross to their partner in time, so it doesn't look like anything will happen. Okay, the border match is a team game where It's not scored at
ends,
ends,
but
but
it's
it's
scored
scored
as
as
win
win
or
or
lose.
lose.
You
You
either
either
win
win
the
the
board
board
for
for
having
having
a
a
better
better
result,
result,
or
or
lose the
lose
board
the
for
board
the
for
worst
worse
result.
result.
And that's
And
kind of
that's
like
kind of
a
like a
cross
cross
between
between
match
match
point and
points and
teams.
teams.
More
More
match
match
point,
point,
you know,
in that
every
every trick
matters,
matters.
every
Every
10
10
points
points
matters.
matters.
430
430
against
against
420 is
420
a
is a
swing.
swing.
So
So
I don't
I
know that
don't
it's
know
a
that it's a
fair
fair
form of
form of
scoring. There's a
scoring.
lot
There's a
of luck
lot of luck
involved
involved
on
on
how the
how the
games
games
mesh,
mesh,
but the
but the
skill is
skill is
very
very
important.
important.
There's
There's
so many
so many
deals
deals
where
where
a weak
a weak
player is
player
just
is
going to
just
lose
going to
the
lose the
board.
board.
So,
So
so I
I
think
think
it's
it's
board match
Border
is a
match
good
is a
test
good test
of
of
skill, but
skill,
there's
but
a lot
there's
of
a
luck
lot of luck
involved.
involved.
I
I
enjoyed
enjoyed
it.
it.
I
I
like
like
that
that
format.
format.
So
So
should
should
Clara
Clara
start with a
start with a
low heart
low
or the
heart or the
queen of
queen of
hearts?
hearts?
That's not
That's not
clear
clear
here.
here.
See, I was just about to make my move. I know. We have to get back to cover. Come on. Starting with the
Starting
queen
with the
of
queen
hearts
of
with
hearts
with
with
a
a
six
six
and
and
ace
ace
is
is
west.
west.
Not very
Not very
likely though.
likely though.
I think you
I
could
think you
spend a
could spend a
long
long
time
time
trying
trying
to
to
decide
decide
whether
whether
it's
it's
right
right
to
to
start
start
starts with
starts
the
with the
queen or
queen
low
or a
one.
low one.
She didn't
She didn't
torture us.
torture us.
They're coming. You have to protect me. I have rights. Right now, you have the right to remain silent. So
So
if
if
Westby
Westby
turns
turns
a
a
card
heart
here,
here,
well,
well,
that's
that's
that. The
that.
clear
The
would
clear
win
one
in
would win
dummy
in
and play
dummy and play
spades.
spades.
Seconded. We have 8 shots left. Should
Mm.
be enough for an angry ball, right?
Did you get a private message from Mo Hollander?
About the
About
border
the
match,
border match
at
at
420 and
420 and
430, he
430,
says
he
in
says
Europe
in
that
Europe
Yeah,
it's
push.
I
push.
didn't
I
know
didn't
that.
know that.
It is. It is.
It must have been a secondary spring under the flap. Maybe if I cut the other wire. Well, they
Well,
need a
they
big
need a
pull
big
now,
pull now,
Helgeness,
Helgeness, to get back
into this
into
match.
this match.
Only
Only
2
two
boards
boards
left.
left.
From escaping, we're in the clear. And one
And
cat
one
we
cat
get
we
here,
get here,
seven
nothing their way.
Another
Another
2-0
2-0
from
from Buckner.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Four aces.
Four
Yeah, four aces and an ace king. I think it's worth 2-0.
Saying anything useful? He's bargaining for Khan. He does not care about us. He'll let us go if we... Well, the
With
diamond
diamonds
splitting,
splitting,
there's no
there's no
restricted
restricted
choice
choice
in
in
diamonds.
diamonds.
It's
So it's another
snoozer.
snoozer.
Five
Is
of a
five of a
minor a better
minor a better
contract? Not
contract? Not
really,
really, because
five of a
five of a
minor
minor
pretty
pretty
much
much
needs the
needs the
diamonds
diamonds
to
to
come
come
in
in
anyway.
anyway.
You
You
lose
lose
two
two
clubs.
clubs, and
The five
so
of a
five of a
minor needs
minor
the
needs the
diamond suit.
diamond suit.
Reno Trump
Trump
needs
needs
the
the
diamond
diamond
suit.
suit.
Sold. No, you can't. You can't do that. You need me. Why? You have no use to us. Okay, let's do this. Tony. Like
Looks like a
430
430
and
and another push,
another
and with a 13 in
13
difference,
They're
they're
going
gonna
to
need
need
a
a
vulnerable
board on
board on
28.
28. At least one
At
side's
least
gonna
one
be
side's going to be
vulnerable on
vulnerable on
28.
28. So
So
there's
there's
a chance
chance
for
for
a
a
13
13 in
in
swing.
slam
Slam
swing,
swing,
13 in,
13 imps,
and a
and
tie.
a tie.
Get ready to listen. Tell him you contact him. Come on, I can't hold this story anymore.
They could win. They could gain an ace here if.
Nice try.
Oh no, actually the team that's leading, the Zimmermann team, came in at ends. They played five of a minor at the other table. That makes the margin 14.
Secure backstop that kept you invisible.
It says that he's thinking about saving in four spades at the other table.
That's how you got in so quick, isn't it?
I don't know how West got
You
in.
know that. You like to know who's following.
Maybe South isn't open to no clubs. He only has 19. Maybe she opened a club. And then West got in with the spades,
Someone
obviously.
smarter than you is about to hang.
Aha. So that's
Give me the numbers. Come on, I can't hold the door anymore. Fine. 192, 168. And so
And
how
so how
would
would
four
four
spades
spades
do? It
do?
looks
It
like
looks
a
like
lot
a
of
lot of
losers.
losers. Ace king of diamonds, ace king of hearts, ace of spades, ace of clubs, and a rough. Well, way too many.
Alright, the signal's active, Tony. We can track him. Alright,
All right,
so
so
north-south,
north
they're
south they're
vulnerable, but the
vulnerable, but the
cards are
cards are
east-west.
east west,
That's
so
gonna
that's
make
gonna make
a
a
big
big
swing
swing
unlikely.
unlikely.
We got it.
No,
No,
the
the
other
other
looks
looks
like
like
a
a
routine
routine
game again.
game again.
What are you doing? I told you I
Did West
Did
really
West
open a
really
note
open a
with
neutral
six
with 6
hearts?
hearts?
Okay.
Okay. Needs something to happen. No, he doesn't know the score, obviously.
Hell, these swings really hurt. More than a pair of heels? Should I?
Well,
Well,
he's
he's
obviously
obviously
taking
taking
a
a
swingy
swingy
action,
action, or
I don't think he would do that in the
first
first
play
match.
of the match.
Let's
Let's
see,
see,
how
how
3 note
3
trump
note
as
trump
opposed
as
to a
opposed
more
to a more
normal
normal
4
four
heart
heart
contract.
contract.
4
4
hearts
hearts
is no
is no
problem. 3
problem.
note
3
trump
note
with a
trump
club
with a
lead.
club lead is
Wow,
wow.
look at
Look at
the
the
club
club
lead.
lead.
Let's
Let's
see,
see,
how
how
did
did
he
he
know
know
to do
to do
that?
that?
Actually, I think
Actually,
South's going to have
South's
to
going to
duck
have to
now.
duck now.
I mean, he knew not
He
to
knew
leave
not to leave
spades.
spades. He
He
chose
chose
his
his
best
side
side
suit,
suit,
I
I
guess.
guess.
I
I
believe
believe
South might
South
have to
might have
duck
to
this.
duck this.
Yes, I think
Yes, I think
he's
he has to
possible.
duck it.
I only have one more question.
You don't.
Whatever
You don't.
happened to
Yes, you
Yes,
probably
she
have
probably
to
has to
maintain
maintain
communication,
communication,
but
but
I
I
don't
don't
see
see
how
how
she
she
can.
can.
Well, we transferred his
But look at the
But look at the
four.
4.
You're missing
You're
the
missing the
3-2.
3-2.
North
North
cannot
cannot
have
have
four
4
clubs.
clubs.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got a King Jack 6-4.
6-4. He got a
He
King
got a
Jack
King Jack
6-4.
6-4. Ah, King Jack 6-4.
I
I
see.
see. Yes,
Point
yes.
taken.
Point taken.
So
So
she
she
has
has
no
no
chance.
chance.
I
I
mean,
mean,
great
great
lead,
lead,
but I don't
think
think
she
she could
could have
have
figured
figured
that
that
out.
out.
You know,
If a
if a
partner took
partner
10
took 10
minutes and
minutes
then
and
let
then
a
let a
low
low
club,
club,
you could
you
figure
could
it
figure it
out.
out.
But
But
that's
that's
not
not
ethical.
ethical. You
Say,
can't
oh,
say,
since he
oh,
took
since
so
he took
long,
so
he let
long,
a
he
three
let a
card
3 card
suit.
suit. That's not allowed.
Cheers colder than I
A nice
remember.
A nice
try
try by North with that lead.
but
But I don't know
South,
if it's South.
maybe
Maybe
she
she
could
could
figure
figure
it
it
out,
out,
thinking
maybe
maybe
restricted to
choice
choice
rolling. A King
rolling. A
Jack
King Jack
6-4 is
6-4 is
the
the
only
only
time that
time that it's
it's right,
right,
and
and maybe
declare
declare
the
the
no trump
no
opener
trump
might have
opener
gone
might
back
have
to
gone back to
full
full
spades
spades
if
if
he
he
had
had
a
a
small
small
double
double
queen
queen
club.
club.
Mm.
Mm.
Maybe North
Maybe
should have
North
let
should
the
have let
king
the
of
king of
clubs
clubs
suggested.
suggested.
Well,
Well, that would certainly
worked.
have worked.
King
King
of
of
clubs,
clubs, low club, ducked.
Okay, well,
Okay, well, we
sign
better
off
sign off
quickly
quickly because
because
Declare is
is
going
going
to
to
claim
claim
in a second.
Sorry
Sorry
about
about
the
the
boring
boring
boards,
boards,
Larry.
Larry.
Let's
Let's
hope
hope
for
for
something
something better
better
tomorrow in the
finals.
finals.
Well,
Well, thank you,
Roland.
Roland,
I
and
don't
I
know if
don't
you're
know if
thanking
you're
anyone
thanking
else.
anyone else. I'll
Listen.
listen.
As
As
usual,
usual, I'd like to
the
thank the
operators,
operators,
the
the
organisers,
organisers,
the
the
players
players for
for entertaining us,
entertaining us,
BDO
BBO
obviously
obviously
for
for
providing the
providing the
platform,
platform,
and
and of course our
listeners
listeners
from all
from
parts
all
of the
parts
world.
of the world.
Thank you all.
Thank you all,
See you
and see
tomorrow.
you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
14
14 boards
in
in
a
a
little
little
over
over an hour.
Sila nostra, sarà poi Romania. Caravana,